Before Jaws left theaters, it had been viewed over 60 million times. Started the whole summer blockbuster movie trend. You may recognize the area that we're in as Cabot Cove, her Murder, She Wrote, starring Angela Lansbury. Whee! Look out for the shark! For 12 seasons. Coming up on your left is a quaint little neighborhood featured in To Kill a Mockingbird, in which Gregory Peck won a Best Actor Academy Award. That same neighborhood is featured in episodes of Superstar. And coming up on your right, a beautiful home featured in dozens of productions. The reason this set is so popular is because it's practical and it's big. And it's also multifaceted or many-sided. If you decide that you like, paint it whatever color you need, bring in a matching facade, you have yourself a completely new structure without doing all the work. Coming up on your left is the endos such as Leave It to Beaver, Marcus Welby, MD. You may know it as Wisteria Lane for ABC's hit television series Desperate Housewives. It would take you under, but it is currently in use for yet another production. It's been featured in episodes of The Good Place, and seen in Law and Order True Crime, The Menendez Murders. Wait a minute, is that Dominic Toretto's Charger from Fast and Furious? What's that doing there? And that's part of our picture car lineup. I don't know why it's hanging out there like that. That's kind of odd. Ron, we should call up security and let them know about that. I'll give security a call too, see what's going on with that. But anyway, this road never was used for an episode of Desperate Housewives. It was an episode of 215 acres. And right now we're going to take you to Whoville for Dr. Seuss's On a Great Snow Christmas. This is a large production for Universal requiring 11 sound stages and parts of our back lot. Coming up as a part of the back lot that was used for this scene. Those actually, they were done so well that they're considered works of art. We do have some of the Whovillabills in the local museum. Look at that candy cane, that's big. You know, I can't help thinking that there's something sinister behind Whoville. I think it's the Bates Motel from the Alfred Hitchcock movie Psycho, starring Anthony Perkins, Janet Leigh, and Vera Miles. Anybody need a shower? Looking at two of the oldest, most famous structures still standing in Hollywood. The Bates Home and the Bates Motel. We need to notice something about the house as we approach. It seems to be diminishing or getting smaller. That's because the house was built at 3/4 scale so that it would look like a large house in the distance without building a large house in the distance. It's an old camera trick called the forced perspective. It also allows us to make the house look like it's further away from the motel than it actually is. Well, look what we let out of the hospital. It's Norman Bates. I see you enjoying your toasted cheese sandwiches at home now. The cheese, oh, don't touch it, don't touch it. Don't touch it, don't touch it. Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. What kind of a tour is this? Now, ladies and gentlemen, the spectacular crash site. But Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. This amazing set is what remains of the neighborhood where Tom Cruise hides out in War of the Worlds. That is an actual 747 jet airplane, which was destroyed specifically for this incredible scene.
That is all designed around the vision, Stevie. You put together to sit down to talk about the War of the Worlds. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
Quite some time, they're no longer going to be using the 747 jet as a passenger airline. It'll only be used for freight. And coming up on your right is a big wall of blue. It is the world's largest freestanding backdrop, built for the movie Jaws: The Revenge. Since then, it's been featured in many other productions that include Jurassic Park 3, Bruce Almighty, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, Sully, and Dunkirk. We got a production out there right now, setting up to use that backdrop. Production companies fill the area up with water, put wave machines out there, make it look like they're out on the ocean. It's pretty cool. Now that big wall of blue, that's a big special effect element, and what you can do is you can replace that blue with whatever you want to in your background. In the case of Sully, they did some pretty amazing things. In the motion picture Sully, they recreate the forced landing on the Hudson. It's based on true events. Take a look at this. Sully, starring Academy Award winner Tom Hanks, directed by Academy Award winner Clint Eastwood.
Evacuate.
The plane is real. It was out. and include The Voice, an episode of The Mindy Project, an episode of the third season of Auntie Tribeca, starring Rashida Jones. If we needed to look like an old western town, we just throw dirt on the roads and bring in some cowboys and horses. Here's a little tribute to the cowboy heroes that have walked down our streets over the years. John Wayne, the Duke, Jimmy Stewart, Clint Eastwood. They're working over there right now. As you can see, they're doing the holiday segment. There's some snow in front of the house. And it's Hollywood snow, which is actually white sheets, cotton, and shaved plastic. They were taking you to an actual soundstage, and this soundstage is unique. It is the only split-level soundstage like it in Hollywood. Up above, we're very crowded in urban streets in with trucks and cars. Down below where we are, a Northern California subway station. And we're a bunch of cameras not the detail that our Academy-award-winning art directors have put into this particular set on the turns. Well, okay, there's that. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Hang on to your personal belongings. I regret nothing. Is everybody all right? You look thirsty. Ladies and gentlemen, that's just movie water. It washes right off. That's wild, man. That's wild. You see my earthquake the big one. Well, we simulated 8.3 earthquake on the Richter scale. By the way, that soundstage produced an episode of the Fox television series that said, hey, we caught a shark this morning. And it's hanging up on the docks coming up on your right. Have your cameras ready. I'm hoping the police divers will come out and tell us how they caught the shark. There is the shark. That's big. I don't see our police divers. Oh, but I do see another shark. Personal belongings. I read somewhere that sharks are submerged or going to water. Hey, I know that guy. That's George or Jorge. That's another us police divers. I don't try this at home. This man is a trained professional. I understand to do a job like this, you have to have a lot of guts out there. And there's his. You know what? We attached the rump roast in that yellow barrel. Let's see if the shark takes the bait. What? Who said that? Well, all right, just as a precaution, we'll probably get the bait to the gas tanks. We'll be safe here. Sharks don't like gas. Look, it took the bait. And the pier, too. I hope that flammable liquid doesn't ignite like that. Ooh, that's hot. That's Africa hot. Tarzan can't think that kind of hot. Want to see it again? Ha-ha! Here's your go, because that's hot. What's that? Whenever productions are using these stages, the doors are closed. They control about 98% of the sound. There's a 2% chance of being heard through the overhead speakers when you pass by giving a tour. So, as a courtesy, whenever you see the flashing red light on the side of these buildings, that means they're filming in there. We get off the microphone just in case. That's how we do it around here. We work around production. We never stop giving a tour. We get the tour 365 days a year, 7 days a week, rain or shine. And if it's hailing and you want to take a tour, bring your umbrella. We'll give you a tour. Now, those shows that you saw.
You, Eleanor Shellstrom, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, I have never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here.
It's not all that bad.
Hi there. How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
The Good Place. Thursday nights, NBC, 8:30 p.m. Hey, to your left, you may have noticed Ted. Ted has movies with us. He's a big movie star. 2 movies with us, one of them entitled Ted, the other Ted 2, starring Mark Wahlberg and Ted. Ted is standing in the Hitchcock logo. It was Alfred Hitchcock's production office for the Alfred Hitchcock Presents television series. You know, Alfred Hitchcock was kind of a movie star in his own right because he managed to make appearances in almost all of his films. I have some of those cameos. See if you can spot Mr. Hitchcock. That one doesn't count. We're missing Eric McCormick, Megan Mullally, and Sean Hayes. Next door to that, Stage 23, that has been used for some spectacular shows that include Hairspray Live, starring Kristen Chenoweth with Manny Ballio and Jennifer Hudson, who also happens to be one of the stars of The Voice. It was also used for Law and Order, True Crime, The Menendez Murders, starring Edie Falco. Like real buildings, but they are not what we call facades, just the false fronts and signs of buildings. Building built what the camera needs to see. What looks like breaking concrete is actually foam rubber and fiberglass. You can see a glimpse of the heart of our back lot. Our Metropolitan sets to your left. But we're going to leave the big city and I take you to a remote island known as Skull Island. His Academy Award-winning director, Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I grew up in Kong literally. I mean, you're on board the ship.
All right, we're on the way to Skull Island. Please remain seated at all times. Keep your arms length and heads inside of the tram and hang on to your personal belongings. It's a long and treacherous journey to Skull Island. You need a map, a compass, good weather conditions, and a boat. We don't have a boat. And if we did have a boat, we'd need a bigger boat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skull Island. Ladies and gentlemen, King Kong and his team at Winner Digital. The filmmakers at Winner Digital have won 5 Academy Awards, marking at such films as King Kong, The Lord of the Rings Trilogy, and Avatar. Now, ladies and gentlemen, hang on to those 3D glasses. I'm really going to need to begin.